warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How's life? Well, hope you are always stay healthy, stay safe, and always be ready to learn new materials. Even we all now still in online learning. Well, today we will learn about analytical exposition text. This is still the same material with the previous meeting, because I thought you need more deeply to understand about analytical expositions, because as a students you are not only understand and knows about just the theory about analytical exposition, but also about the content itself. So here today I just want to give you some questions about analytical exposition for especially about the content of some facts. So here, before we run so far about the analytical exposition quizzes, I want to give you a starting questions. So be ready and prepare your paper and also your pens. Okay, are you ready? Okay, first question. What is analytical exposition text? Okay, second question. Analytical exposition text is focused on. Okay, number 3. How many the generic structure of analytical expositions? Tell me briefly about the generic structure. Okay, and the fourth. Mention the characteristic or language feature of analytical exposition text. And give me some example of language feature. Each of language feature. Okay, just 4 questions about the starting introduction of before we runs in the real quizzes. Okay, have you read it? Okay, so here this is the questions. Keeping pets at home. Okay, I will read. Nowadays, there are many people keeping pets at their home. Keeping pets at home is beneficial for us for several reasons. Okay, in the first paragraph, about from nowadays until for several reasons, actually, sometimes we called first paragraph as. Okay, that's the 5th question. Okay, and the second paragraph. First, keeping pets at home can make us healthier. Some studies show that contact with a pet has a very calming and soothing effect on humans. Other studies have indicated that owning a pet may reduce one's risk of cardiovascular disease. Further, some studies have also indicated that if you grow up in a home with furred pets, your risk of contracting allergies is considerably reduced. Okay, in the second paragraph, from first until considerably reduced, sometimes we call us by. That's the 6 questions. Okay, next. Another, it can help children to be responsible. By keeping pets at home, children have to feed and water them regularly. If the children don't do it, it will cause a bad effect towards the pets. Anything else in the life can wait, perhaps, but never the regular feeding and watering of the pets. Okay, the third paragraph, sometimes we call us by. Okay, that's the 7th question. Now, the next paragraph. The keeping of pets in the house can also make children think critically. It gives children an opportunity to learn a great deal about the animals' ways of life. It is valuable as a stimulus to think. Well, in the in the fourth paragraph, we called us by. Okay, that's the 8 questions. Okay, this is the last paragraph. Thus, for the reason above, it is good to have a pet at home. So, in the last paragraph, sometimes we call us by. That's the 9 questions. So, have you write it all the questions until 1 till 9? Okay. Now, the next question. This is the real question of the contents. Well, number 1. Below are the advantages of keeping pets at home according to the text, except A. It gives children an opportunity to learn a great deal about the animal's way of lives. B. It can reduce our risk of contracting allergies. C. It can make us study more diligently at school. D. It can make us healthier. E. It can help children think critically. Okay, below the advantages of keeping pets at home according to the text. Jadi, artinya itu di bawah ini adalah keuntungan dari memelihara hewan peliharaan di rumah. Kecuali A, B, C, D, and E. So, you have to choose the wrong one or the false one of the advantages. So, kalian harus cari yang kerugiannya. Bukan kerugiannya sih, kayak di sini tuh kan ada manfaat-manfaatnya. Yang bukan dari manfaat dari keeping pets itu apa aja, yang mana gitu. Okay, next to the second questions. Why keeping pet at home can make us healthier? A. We can see their funny egg. B. It has a very calming and soothing effect. C. Pet is healing animal. D. It has calming and terrible effect. And E. Keeping pets is addicted. Jadi nomor 2 itu kenapa memelihara hewan peliharaan di rumah. Hewan peliharaan di rumah itu membuat kita lebih sehat. Kenapa? Jadi kalian harus mencari di paragraf yang atas tentang kenapa. The keyword is make us healthier. Jadi di situ kalian harus cari kata-kata healthier. Setelah itu, ketika kamu udah mencari, udah nemu, nah di situ jawabannya terada. Understand? Okay, next to the third question. Well, number 3. How can keeping pets teach children to be responsible? A. It can make children live healthier. B. Children have to feed their pets and water them regularly. C. If children grow up in a home with furred pets, the risk of contracting allergies is considerably reduced. D. It can make children feel calm. And E. It can help children think critically. Well, jadi nomor 3 itu bagaimana bisa memelihara hewan peliharaan itu mengajarkan anak-anak menjadi lebih bertanggung jawab. Jadi kalian harus mencari di paragraf tentang reasonnya tadi, yang tentang advantages-nya. Cari yang kata keywordnya itu responsible. Jadi cari kata responsible di paragrafnya. Ketika udah nemu responsible, so that's the answer. Okay, this is the last questions. Number 4. Some studies show that contact with a pet has a very calming and soothing effect on humans. In the paragraph 2, remember? In the paragraph 2. So you have to recall your, not recall. So you have to read throwback and reread about in paragraph 2. The bold type wrong means the bold type yang di tebel itu adalah soothing. Jadi artinya soothing itu apa? A. Making somebody warm. B. Reducing somebody's risk of cardiovascular disease. C. Making somebody who is anxious feel calmer. D. Healing one's allergy. And E. Reducing one's risk of contracting allergies. Jadi kan itu ada yang di bold. The bold type word mean, jadi kata yang ditebali itu artinya itu apa maksudnya gitu. Soothing itu artinya gimana sih gitu. Jadi keywordnya itu apa yang harus kalian lakukan adalah mencari di paragraf 2, pahami. Jadi biasanya kalau ketika ada seperti ini, kalian itu harus mencari kata selanjutnya, penjelasan setelahnya. Jadi setelah kata-kata itu, setelah some studies until effect on humans, biasanya tertera sebuah kalimat penjelas to support previous arguments begitu. Jadi kalian harus membaca lebih lanjut terkait ini. Biasanya jawabannya tuh ada di setelah ini gitu. Kalau nggak setelah ini, sebelumnya begitu. Jadi remember how keywordnya seperti itu. Oke? Have you read all the questions and the answer? Okay, so you can submit it to me after the end of this video. I will give a deadline. I will inform you in the WA group after this. So before I close this video, any questions so far about the questions, or you want to ask about analytical exposition? Okay, you can chat me or reply or ask in the column below or in the WA group. Okay, thank you for your nice attention. That's all from me. Thank you for your nice attention. See you in the next meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.